What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Joe and this is Hard and Hustle Printing. We're going to be doing in this video, I'm going to show you the process of how to set this thing up to go ahead and do a job, right? So if you have a really good digitizer, they take out all the guesswork when it comes time to do this. So if you guys are interested in a digitizer, go down below. I have a link to the guy that does all of my work down there, so go check him out. With that being said, we got about 40 sets that we're going to be doing. We're doing the bottom pants that look like this, and then if you look over here, we have a whole stack of the tops that go right here. So as soon as this piece is done right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this thing over. I'm gonna show you how to set this thing up, right? We're gonna hoop one. While this thing's going off, we're gonna hoop one, and then we'll set up the next job. So let's hoop this one right here. All right, so the last time that I did this, we were using the D hoop. This time we're using the B. We got a smaller image, and with the smaller image, I'm able to use a smaller hoop, right? So we are doing this on the left side of the pants, all right? Make sure you got the front of the pants. Here's the string. Right here, here's our pocket. We don't want to sew the pocket on there, so I'm gonna pull my pocket out just like this, and then I'm gonna grab this little hoop right here and I'm gonna stick it inside. Compared to the last job that I did, right? The last job I told you I was doing those really fluffy jackets, and it was hard to get this on there. With this right here, these are thin, so we're not having no problem at all. So they want this somewhere around this pocket, the bottom of the pocket, because whenever they put on the top, what they don't want, you hear that sound right there? That means success. That job is complete. So now the MT-1501 is waiting on me. So usually I have this done so that whenever we get ready, that one's done, take this one, put it in there, and just keep going, right? All right, so then what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab my hoop. I'm gonna put it on here. What I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna put it, what I don't want to do is I don't want to look at it straight and put it straight on there like that, because in the image is going to be this way when the pant leg goes in an angle. So what I'm doing is I'm putting this in an angle like the pant leg, and I'm pushing it on so you can see how easy that was compared to the last ones that I was doing, those fluffy jackets. And then I'm just going to come here, I'm going to push my hoop up, I'm going to come in here, and I'm simply going to tighten this right here. So I got that. Right, so why didn't I put a backing on here? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on after I do my trace over there. Being that I've already been doing these, I don't have to do a trace because I'm doing the same design over and over. So let's go to the embroidery machine and I'm going to show you how to load this. All right, so here we are. I unlocked the machine so I'm able to change the design. So if we come here, this one right here tells you what you have on your USB, and then this one right here will tell you what you have actually stored on the MT-1501, right? So we're going to click this one. We're going to find the image that we're looking for. All right, so I'm here. I'm going to go to page number 3 because I know that's where my design is at. We're going to click it. Make sure you click the right one. The one that you click is the one with the star. All right, so this one has 11,000. We're not doing that one because the design was too big. So my digitizer redid it for me. And when this was like 4 inches, he got it down to like 2.5 inches. So we're at 6259, right? We're going to hit OK, and it's going to bring it up just like that. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stick our hoop in here. Right, so when it comes to putting this in here, you're going to simply put your pant leg over it. And again, you have this U shape right here, and in here, there's a slot for that. So you're going to put it in here. You're going to slide it forward till it clicks. When it clicks, it's good. Make sure your pocket, again, is out of the way, because the last thing you want to do is get it sewn in here. All right, I'm going to unzip this leg down here. Unzip that. I have all my backings already cut right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it. I'm going to fish it through here. I know I could probably flip this the other way, flip the design upside down, but I'm just going to do it this way. I don't want to mess it up. I'm still new at this, so I'm going to do it this way. So we got our backing on there. Put it in there just like that. Again, I don't have to do the trace because I already know where my design is and what we're using. All right, so right here, this is where I'm going to show you. If you had a different hoop design right here or a different hoop selected, you would come to design set. You would click that. You come in here to where you see this little hoop looking thing. You click it, and we're using B. So we're going to click B. We're already there, and we're going to hit OK. This is where you can flip it, and do all different types of stuff with your design. But for me, we're good on B, and we're gonna hit OK. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a trace. But to do a trace, you have to lock it. So let's go ahead and lock this. We locked it, and now I'm gonna click trace. All right, so now whenever I click trace, it's going to trace the number 1 needle. All right, so whenever I trace it, it's gonna do this. And what you're doing with this is you're just making sure that your needle is not going to hit the hoop. That's why you do the trace. If it hits the hoop, that means whenever it's stitching that it's going to hit the hoop. All right, so when you do that and it does not hit the hoop, you know you're good to go. All right, so now once we got this ready, we're going to choose our color. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come right here and we're going to click our color. So if you look right here, it says number 2, but if you look right here, number 2 says orange, but that's okay. You can program this to match what you got in the back, but I haven't done it yet. So what we're gonna do is, if you look at this, this is number 1, this is number 2. So if I click number 2, it's going with number 2 right here, and it's gonna be feeding the white thread. All right, so let's go ahead and start this job right here. So once you're ready, all you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here and you're gonna hit start. You know you got your trace done, you got your thread done, you got the right color picked, you should be good. Your digitizer did a good job. Next thing you're gonna do, hit the green button. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let this thing run. We're going to hoop the next one. We're going to keep on going. While that thing is going, we should be good. I haven't had any problems with the first one the first 10 or however many I started already, so we should be good to go, right? So go ahead, sit back and enjoy. So we finished up all the pants. We're going to do like a little maintenance thing on this because it's been running for a while. And this little brush right here comes with it. So we're just going to go in here, clean any of this stuff out of here. What I want to do is I'm going to take this right here, loosen this screw, loosen this screw. Same thing on this side. I'm going to loosen this screw and this one right here. Alright, so once you got those screws loose, you're going to push this back up, slide this down. We're just going in there and getting any of the thread that may be inside of this just to keep it clean. And inside the bottom case, we're going to come right here and we're going to put 1 drop of oil right there. Same thing on this side. Alright, when we got that done, we're going to close this again, put this piece back into place. and tighten it back up. All right, so now that we got that done, we're gonna open this back up. Again, we're gonna check our bobbin. We're good. We're gonna make sure that it is wrapped around this little pigtail 2 times. Once we got it, we're gonna go ahead with the pigtail facing up, push it in till you hear it click. Once you hear that, you just leave this out, close it up. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put 1 drop of oil right there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this, simply put it there. Put 1 drop just like that. All right, so now that we got that one, I'm gonna show you another spot that you need oil. All right, the next spot that you need oil is right here where my finger is at. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring you in and we're gonna drop some oil inside that. All right, same thing, we're just gonna take our oil bottle and we're gonna bring it back there, put a couple drops inside of there, and we're good to go. All right, so that's it. I know you could do some more oiling up here, lubing it here, but the only thing we're doing is just putting some oil in the spots that Ricoma recommends when you're using it for more than 4 hours. So we've been using it for more than 4 hours today, so I wanted to take the time to make sure that I do my maintenance on this thing, because like a car, if you don't put oil, it's probably gonna mess up. So we lubed up our machine and now we're ready to keep on going. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep on going. Right, so we just ran out of bobbin, right? So whenever I put the bobbin back in, I hit start, and as we can see right here, it missed a little piece of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to fix this if this happens to you. So we wanna get this right here. We wanna get our needle to come back over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come right here to where it says stop, and we're gonna click that until we see FL. So this is float mode, that's float low, and then that's float high, right? So we're gonna come back to float low, and whenever I click, if I click the green button, it's gonna go forward. All right, so now I'm gonna click the stop button because the stop button is gonna bring it back. So we're gonna get it right about here where our bobbin ran out. So when I click it, you're gonna see this black line start to move. So as this line is moving, you can see that it's moving back this way, but the needle is not going up and down. All right, so there it is, it's going backwards. Our needle's not moving. It's just backing it up to where we can get it where we want it. So I'm gonna move it until I'm about right where I wanna be. I wanna pass it just a little bit so that I know that I'll be good. So, all right, so what I'm gonna do now to get it to start stitching is I'm gonna come back up here. I'm gonna come back to stop. Once I get it there, I'm just gonna hit start, and it's gonna start stitching from here that way again. So let's look at this. All right, so as we can see now, right here where we had missed, it went back over it, and now it's good. So we don't have that gap of the thread there. Whenever you do that, you can stop it, back it out over here. I just let it go through. It's up to you however you want to do it. This is the way I do it, right? So that's the way, if you get a thread break or something like that, and something happens to where you have a gap, you can always go back with this machine and fix that so you don't have no gap there. Right, so let's go ahead and finish these up. All right, so that's it. As you guys saw, we did 40 sets of these, or 80 garments all together. We didn't have any problems with it. Bobbin runs out like it's supposed to, and then we just go in there and replace it. We also I showed you how to oil it up in case you didn't know how, or you're looking to get one. That's how easy it is. All right, so you guys are seeing it here. You guys know that I didn't have no experience in this thing. I have yet to call Ricoma to ask them anything about this, right? I have a really good digitizer. Whenever it comes time to doing this stuff right here, and if I have any questions or if there's anything wrong with the digitizing, I just let him know and he will get back to me, really, really quick. So if you guys are looking for a digitizer also, I'll put his link down below. He's on Instagram. I'll put his link down below if you guys are interested in a really good digitizer. All right, so that's it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get ready to do these caps. We got about 30 or 40 caps to do for them. So I've heard caps are a different type of beast. So we're going to see. We're going to see what happens, right? They brought me their own digitized image. All I have to do is drop it onto the MT-1501 right there, load it, and hope for the best. I think we're going to do good, though. Everything so far has been good. All right, and again, so as you guys know, I know nothing about embroidery. I'm learning it as I go, right? So if you guys got any comments or anything that I could do better, please leave it down below. Please do. Even if it's negative, I don't care. Leave it down below so that I can grow from it, all right? I can give out a better product to my customers, right? I am going to order the Mighty Hoops. I just think it'll be a whole lot more productive whenever it comes time to that. So we're looking to add that next, the Mighty Hoops, whenever we get it, whenever I order it and I get it in, we'll do an unboxing, check it out, see what comes inside of it. All right, again, if you guys are interested in any of the machines that Ricoma carries, it doesn't have to be this one, it could be the smaller ones. Click that link down below, they'll get in touch with you and they'll tell you exactly what you can get, all right? So again, thank you guys for watching another one of my videos. Thank you guys for all the support. With everything going on, stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, keep pressing.